AEW Battle of the Belts 2 is taking place this Saturday evening, April 16th, with 3 championship matches to go through. Going to give my predictions and preview of the show. Going to give my feelings of Battle of the Belts in general as well. You may expect a little bit of a rant to come later in this video. But welcome to SCW. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing the video. Please subscribe right now. Leave any comments in the comment section. Please like and share the video as well. I look forward to knowing your predictions for Battle of the Belts this Saturday evening. And first and foremost, let's go through the AEW Women's World Championship. We've got Rosa, who's defending the championship for the first time against Nyla Rose. And Nyla Rose, let's put it simple, she is exactly what Lance Archer is to the men's division. She is the first person in line each and every time someone wins a championship. She's got the look, she's got the dominant presence, she's kind of got that believable factor that she could do something, but she never wins the big match. She always falls at the final hurdle. She can win on the road to these shows, 3 or 4 matches when she's brought back to TV, then she'll be put in this sort of environment, lose the match, and you won't see her until the next Women's World Champion is crowned, where she'll come back in the same slot and be the first one to challenge once again. So that makes it nice and simple for you where my prediction is going for this one. I do think Thunder Rosa is retaining the first defense of hopefully many. I will give a bit of credit. I do think this match will be a good match. I just think it's extremely predictable. Next, let's talk about another match that I think will be very exciting, but again, potentially very predictable. The ROH World Championship of Jonathan Gresham, the champion, defending against Dalton. A bit of positivity here. Ring of Honor has had quite a bit of showcase this week on AEW TV. On Dynamite, of course, we've got a brand new ROH television champion in Samoa Joe, beating Mayuro Suzuki, of course, and that was a fun chop fest between those two. And this here, we've got the World Championship of ROH on TV. Tony Khan buys the company. What better way to showcase that company than to put them on TNT and TBS, showcasing some of the champions, showcasing what you might get. You might be able to attract some new fans to the ROH product. So I actually see a lot of positivity in this match. But Jonathan Gresham just won the championship, the unified ROH World Championship, of course, beating Bandido, of course, at Supercard of Honor. Of course, Dalton Castle, I don't think has been presented as a world title contender for a good few years now. So for me, as much as this will be a good match, Jonathan Gresham is winning all day long, but I do think this could be the match that steals the hour. Last but not least is, well, probably the match that's the least predictable of all the 3 matches, but probably the one I'm looking forward to the least. It's the TNT Championship, Scorpio Sky going against Sammy Guevara. Now, this sort of feud's been going on and off for quite a while now. For me, I want to see kind of close to it. I'm going to say that I think Sammy could win the title back here. I wouldn't be shocked if he did so. Of course, I still think this will lead to a mixed tag further down the line, because of course, we've got Paige, of course, that's on Sky's side. We've got Ty Conti that's on Sammy Guevara's side. But the relationship of Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti, it's not getting over in a babyface way for me. I feel that these two need to go more in the heel direction, and for that to sort of happen, I think Sammy Guevara needs to lose here, and I think we need to start seeing the fans turn on him a little bit more. You could say arguably that perhaps he wins the championship and fans sour on it, and that could be the way that he's the champion and people turn on him then. But for me, Scorpio Sky, he's got this undefeated streak going on for well over a year now. I just feel that it would kind of make Battle of the Belts mean more, the fact that he lost it on an occasion like this, but I'm not sure. Sammy Guevara's had the belt a number of occasions already. I think I'd prefer someone else to get the rub, to beat Scorpio Sky, to beat him in this position. So for that reason, screwy finish expected, I'm actually going to go for Scorpio Sky to retain his championship. Now, I sort of hope I'm wrong with that last one in a way, because it goes into a bit of my argument here that I think Battle of the Belts doesn't really mean a lot. This is supposed to be a quarterly 1-hour show that people are supposed to be invested in and excited to see. Big championship matches thrown on TV for us to be, whoa, excited about. But both weeks we've had Battle of the Belts so far. We've had big championship matches on the build to this show and not had the big matches on this show. We've got on Rampage the AEW World Championship in a Texas Death Match. Now, I know Rampage needs to build up its ratings a little bit, but that match of Hangman Page versus Adam Cole shouldn't have been on Battle for the Belts, because that's like, the World Championship is the most important prize, and it's not actually been defended on a Battle of the Belts at all yet. We've not seen it at all on this show. I'm glad the Women's Championship has been on both shows, but both times I think they've been very obvious that the champion is retaining. I just think I'd like a little bit more buzz and excitement going into this. And I just feel as well, looking at, we had the tag team titles as well in the week on Dynamite also defended. Why is that not on this show? I just feel some of the matches on here could have been on the weekly TV. This is supposed to be a special on Saturday, so for me, I feel the need to be drawn in thinking I need to see what happens on Battle of the Belts, where I feel already 2 out of 3 I could read the results where, you know, I think that it's kind of a foregone conclusion. I do think the matches will be very good though, but then there's one match that I think is not as obvious, but just as a personal preference, I'm not looking forward to it either. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I right? Does Battle of the Belts mean anything to you either? I'm not sure I'm overly excited about this concept of where it's going to be going forward if we don't start getting more, I don't know, more high-profile programs on this. It's rather 2 matches on this show if it's going to be the case like that, and have 2 big blow-off matches, because I think that would be exciting. It's meant to be pay-per-view caliber on a Saturday night on TV, where I kind of feel it's more not even as important as Rampage. And I think for me, if that's going to be the case, I don't see the point of carrying on the concept going forward. Let me know what you think in the comments below anyway. Maybe I've been a bit sour on Battle of the Belts both occasions so far. I want to know if I'm on my own or if other people feel the same. Are you looking forward to this? I do think one of the major positives about this show, and I'm going to take the positives now and go through it. It's great to see Thunder Rosa defending her championship here. I prefer to have seen it against someone like a Ruby Soho or someone like that. I think I would just had a bit more grip into a rivalry like that. The build of Nyla Rose and Thunder Rosa hasn't done much for me either, especially with a cake being thrown in Nyla Rose's face on Dynamite this past week. I said I was going to keep it positive, didn't I? The ROH situation, I think that's a very positive move from Tony Khan. Really looking forward to that. And I do think Scorpio and Sammy Guevara will also put on a good match. I think the match quality throughout this show will be very, very good. I just think that it doesn't feel as important as what other stuff we are seeing in the week, where I think this one should be a level above. Anyway, that's me. Finished ranting on. That's my predictions for you as well. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, then please like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy Battle of the Belts. I'm going to say that as well, because I'm going to try and enjoy it as well. And I will give you my thoughts, hopefully, on a Q&A or something like that later this week. But thanks for watching anyway. I'll see you very soon here on SCW. More videos will be dropping out very, very soon. But in the meantime, why not check out these ones on the side of the screen right now. All the best. Thanks for watching. See you soon.